Jersey. It's week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports. Jones and the New York Giants taking on Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys.
We welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Now we'll see what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store as the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up shop.
I love his mobility, and I think he continues to get better and better as a pocket passer. But how about just his plain intangibles that he brings to the position? Mental toughness, as well as a physical presence that helps power any offense.
The numbers for Zeke from last week. 18 carries, 137 yards, and a score.
Leading the league in rushing after week 1. You know he'd love to double down and continue that type of play here in week 2.
A throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. This is Elliott. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
Yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up second down. And as a first-rounder, a lot of eyes on him, a lot of expectations.
And he has to play well in his rookie year. Those days of coddling guys and bringing them along slowly, those days are long gone. When you're drafted in the first round, they expect you to play right away, and the community's eyes and fan base, they'll be on you the entire way.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, really it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts, it all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff. Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. This one angles out of bounds at a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line. First go on offense for the Giants under the guidance of Daniel Jones, the former Duke Blue Devil.
So this is where we find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball, run it inside. Everyone cover it. Just, get yourself some room and let your punter punt it out of there. But when you really got a QB you can trust, you might want to take a little shot early and try and create some space.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. And now a shot into coverage downfield is complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's another first down on a big gainer there, 33 yards.
I'm pretty sure any quarterback will tell you it's nice to have a tight end that can stretch the field. And how about him right there, working in the heart of the defense, and they connect on a very nice play downfield, a combination of talent and toughness to go into the briar patch.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Barkley on the carry.
Calling no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
No gain on the play. It's
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. And Ingram hauls it in. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. 1st down Giants, Jones to Ingram. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
1st and 10.
You can try and underthrow it and go back shoulder, but your timing has to be impeccable. And here, I think it was much more of a duck than a designed back shoulder throw.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
On 7-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott got an open man, the tight end Jarwin. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the 2nd down pass play only went for 2. This to Jarwin. And they finally take him down, but not before he reaches the 43. It's a big play there on 3rd down. 48 yards.
Down Cowboys.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
With no score.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
A gain of 11.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
Ezekiel Elliott.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Sideline throw, that's caught. Amari Cooper.
Prescott's pass.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and
Oh, Prescott stripped. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker.
Daniel Jones.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football.
But when it all comes together and you get the field goal block that's been designed, that's been drawn up, everyone has to feel good about on that side of the ball. How about that one there? To the left side, knew what they had. That's where they wanted to be, and they got their designated guy turned free.
So now a chance for points in the opposite direction after the blocked field goal. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Here's Jones. Back to the air on 2nd down. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. He had the start to a season a week ago that everybody wants to have. NFC Offensive Player of the Week. Can he do it a second time?
He can. He absolutely positively can because of his skill set. When people adjust to him, he has a great ability to adjust himself and make them continue to chase him throughout the game.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Throwing, Jones. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And this is taken in at the 5. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play there for the Giants. 42 yards.
One of the first big plays we've seen in this football game, and could that be the play that gets this game jump-started? It's taken a while as both teams have tried to settle in. Maybe now the pace will accelerate.
1st and goal from the 3. And Marco will try to punch it in. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week. And Ingram's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Evan Ingram, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Sam Sloman set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. This is Tony Pollard. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
On the return, the Cowboys take over 1st and 10. At their own 20.
The Dallas offense back out onto the field. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. Prescott. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. The gun, it's Elliott. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments, and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. Now Jones going for the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. He's going to try and go deep again. And got his man complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. A big play there just before halftime. 45 yards. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown here. 7-0 is the second half. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And this carries into the end zone. And the half will begin with a touchback. So now the Giants set to take over on offense. They got the victory last week. That was against Washington, and now they lead this ball game as well. Set to go here 1st and 10. From the gun, Jones. High throw, but the catch is made. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
That's a nice throw there, and he's obviously feeling pretty good because, remember, he had a touchdown pass on the last drive, and here he comes out throwing again, and they wind up getting good yardage and a first down right out of the gate.
Now Jones on first down. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Evan Ingram, the tight end, and that'll bring up second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard, and it's third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down. Jones now, operating from the gun. Looking for Shepard deep. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
2nd and 10.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones, and that'll be incomplete. Jones took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards.
They came out with an aggressive mindset to start the third quarter, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them take more of these type of deep shots as this game moves along. They connected there. They expect to connect on more before this one's over.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Evan Ingram was the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
For Evan Ingram.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. So 2 third down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
Makes the score Giants 10, Cowboys nothing.
So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10. At their own 20.
The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
The tackle made.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up
the first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. carry now for Elliott. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
If these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And that is incomplete.
Prescott's pass intended for
There was the pressure you were talking about, forcing the incompletion.
And it doesn't always have to end in a sack, does it? Sometimes you can make a good play by forcing the incompletion with the pressure.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. And apparently he knew what he was doing as he winds up bringing this out past the 25. But the focus shifts back to Daniel Jones and company. And the passing game, I mean, look at the numbers. It's fallen off. When a team is struggling, sometimes you look at the quarterback. When the quarterback starts to struggle, who goes over and picks him up?
Yeah, that's always a big one, isn't it? Usually there's a quarterback whisperer somewhere.
And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Jalen Smith, what a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. A pass down the middle is fought for and hauled in. He's at the 30, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Evan Ingram, 87 yards. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Out for the PAT, here's Sloman. He's got it, and it's 17-0. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time.
Sam Sloman set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. Now Pollard. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
At their own 34-yard line.
Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back. But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
From the 41, Prescott, and he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. On 1st down, Elliott, and he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. This one caught left side by Cooper. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 25-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st down, Dallas.
Prescott looks to throw on 1st. This one to Jarwin over the middle. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Touchdown.
Blake Jarwin, his 1st touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Cowboys cut into that lead.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. Takes it at the 7. A dangerous return man showing it here.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
New York ready to go again offensively. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at about the 32. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Looking for Shepard deep. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
It's 2nd down and 10.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4.
Jones on 3rd down. Looking for Shepard deep.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some...
And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Darius Slayton, his 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Giants add on to their lead. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute it, and they still had to protect the guy throwing the ball, because oftentimes when you empty the backfield, people bring pressure at you. They managed to hold in there and successfully complete the touchdown pass.
Sam Sloman for the PAT. This a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants.
Sam Sloman set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. Now Pollard. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The catch and run there, good for 16 and a 1st. A decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
And that'll be incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 37. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. 5 yards on the pickup, and it's a second down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. The tight end Jarwin with it out on the left side. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. And at this stage, and this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Blake Jarwin, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Cowboys get a bit closer.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Carlson on for the PAT. It's up and good, so they claw back into it, 24-14 now. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown. So 2 scores down, time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Now the Cowboys are going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Again, it's Barkley. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. On 3rd and 2, Jones. It's caught, Shepard. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. A first down carry for Barkley. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
23-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
They'll go to Barkley again. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. A 23-yard run. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants him to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Now Pollard. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Dallas offense back out onto the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And here a juke. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for the Giants, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Atlanta Falcons.